I'm sure you love what you see. Hi, you're welcome to today's tutorial. And my name is Mojipola. I need you to know that all we do here is make shoemaking easy and simple for you. If it's not easy and simple, definitely it's not Jibbyfemforte. You want to reduce your family expenses on footwear? You are on the right channel. You want to build new stream of income by actually selling or actually acquiring the skill? Yes, you are on the right channel. You just want to create a home? Why not? If not, so today we're going to go into how you can use this kind of ready-made belt to actually create a simple slide at the comfort of your home. Guess what you need to do? Sit back and I am gonna be right back. Whatever will make your shoemaking journey easy is our priority at Jibbyfemforte. For just 10,500 naira one time, of course, one-time payment, you will actually get a lifetime access to over 50 trending adults and children pattern template ebook. Now, I need you to know that for every trending design, we are going to be updating the patterns on the template. So it means when you receive it, you save it on your Google Drive. Each time we update, it will automatically reflect on the pattern template that you have. So what are you waiting for? Send us a WhatsApp message now. All right, somebody is wondering exactly what I need for this project. You definitely need this already made woven strap. I actually got this exactly the same way. You can see what it looks like. It comes in yard. So what does that mean? You can buy a yard and decide to do create whatever style you want to create with it. Now the next thing I'm going to be using is the sole. I'm going to be using this particular sole. Is actually a foreign sole, and then you can easily get this in your shoemaking material store. You can actually use any other kind of sole. It depends on you. Of course, you need your EVA foam, which is what I'm going to be using as my footbird or inner sole. I hope you understand that. So this is what I have. I have already wrapped it. I wrapped this with a leather. So I wrapped this with leather in case you don't know. And I'm sure you can see that I folded it all around it. So there are so many ways in which you can create an insole. If you don't know how, please just comment, I don't know how to create an insole, and I will guide you and lead you to a particular video where I extensively and patiently explain how to create your inner sole with an already made sole, or probably you don't want to even use this kind of sole. There is another one. You will be learning how do I get the accurate one that will be fitting into my sole. How do I get that? So just let me know in the comment section. I do not know how to create an insole. So let's go into today. Of course, you need your shoelace. If you do not have a shoelace, feel free to use your feet. I can guarantee you are going to get a very perfect result. Yeah. Oh, I don't know how to create with my foot. I don't know how to create with my feet. What do? Comment. I would like to see a video on how to create using my foot. I want to use my foot as shoelace. Yes, as your lasting tool. Comment that, and I'm sure going to show you or link you with a video you can watch. Trust me, everything you need to start your shoemaking journey is what we have right here. Come on, let's go into this. So the first thing I did was to first of all position, first of all know where I am going to particularly be positioning this. So what I did was I used this part of my finger, and I also use in between here. So it means if you are using this small for your smallest toe, you are going to be using in between, like in between your smallest toe, and then for this other one you are going to be using somewhere here for this part. Now don't forget the width of this particular strap is actually about 6 centimeters. So it will definitely work perfectly well even when you are creating yours. So by the time you place your finger like this and you are able to use this place as a starting point or directly under it, then you can also use in between here for the next one. Please ensure that your longest toe is actually at the edge of this particular insole. So next thing is, now let me show you what I did. I know somebody will be wondering what happened here. Why did you chop this off? Now the reason I did that was because I want it to uniquely fit in because of the thickness of my upper. We call this upper in case you are actually seeing this for the first time. We call this upper. Whatever you put on your footwear, let me show you another upper. Yes, this is actually an upper too. I'm sure you can see what it looks like. This is yummy, 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 yummy. So this is another upper. So when you create your patterns like this, you have cut out your leather and all of that, then you can, it is actually called the upper part of your footwear. So I hope you get that right away. So let's go into that. So the next thing I'm going to definitely be doing now is I'm going to be positioning it. So because I want it to sit well, because if I place it, you know, without reducing this, now by the time I'm lacing it, it can be a little bit difficult considering the space. So with the space that I have created here, it sits inside, you know, this thickness will be able to stay inside that part easily. I hope you get. Now let me show you the disadvantage of not creating that. Now let's say you can see that this particular one I didn't create anything. Now when I lace, for example, let's say I'm lacing this. When I lace this way, don't forget this thing is bulky because it is woven. So when I put it in here, for example, let me remove this. Can you see what is happening? Can you see what is happening here? It may not even want to sit properly well. You understand? So, but with what I have done there, I will be able to, you know, adjust it in appropriately well. It makes it sit well by the side. All right, so let's go ahead and lace. I'm going to be using my size 40 shoe lace, of course, my size 40 shoe lace. So let's put our so I already have a place I'm putting it, so I don't have anything to worry about. So I'm just going to place it that way. In case the person has a very wide feet and you have taken their various feet measurements. I've had a lot of people say, I do not know how to take feet measurements. I will suggest you send us a WhatsApp message and come let us talk about it. I've discussed this severally on this channel, but if you would love to actually have, like, join one of our courses that teaches on how to actually, you know, measure the foot, why not? If not, but I'm sure I have actually taught that on this particular channel. So you can see this is what we have. So I'm going to just put it right there, measure their foot, and be sure that you have standardized their shoe lace, your shoe lace to fit, you know, them appropriately well. So I'm just going to go ahead, try to use my glue to hold it down so that it will be fast. So let's go in one after the other. So we have that fixed already. Now the beauty of using an already made design, an already made belt, whether woven, it could actually be any kind of design, but as long as it is already made, as a beginner, it's a very good way to start. Who will believe that you actually handmade this? They will find it difficult to believe, but of course they will be willing to pay for it. I can be sure of that. So I guess some wool was attached to that. Come on now. You can imagine what this looks like. Now I need you to know that this might not, you know, only be on a flat sole like what I am having right here. You can also have them on heel. You can place this on your heel. And in case you don't know, there are actually amazing ways and simple ways in which you can create your heel without going through, oh, I don't know how to adjust the shank to fit the height, you know, that I need. There is a particular insole we call shankless insole. I have a sample here, and now you can see this. Can you see how high this is? Can you see the height from the platform? So all you need is get this. This actually comes in different heights. We have one that is as low as 1 inch. We have 2.5 inch. We have 3 to 3.5 inch height. As you can see, this is about, you know, 3.5 centimeter of an inch. Let's check. Yes, I'm correct. This is 3.5 inch. So with this, all you need to do is to just get the corresponding heel, which is actually 3.5, wrap just like you see me do here, wrap, and then last your footwear. You can imagine having this on this. Let me see. Of course, please, so don't use this kind of shoelace. This is not the shoelace, except you are using your foot. You have heel shoelace. So what if this is on this? Wow, it looks really, really very cute. I'm sure you can see that. So if you need, you know, what we call shankless insole, I'll of course put my WhatsApp number on the screen before the end of this video, so that you can, you know, send us a WhatsApp message and we can guide you on how to get it. We have a distributor in Lagos, in case you're in Lagos and you would love to lay hold on this and try. Please, it does not come in a pointed shape like this. I had to shape mine into this pointed shape. It doesn't come as pointed, but I shaped it in pointed and it works perfectly well for me. So please note, this is supposed to be a covered front design, so that's why I didn't fold it all around the edges. For somebody who might be wondering, why is it just on this? It's supposed to be a covered front pointed toe design. That's why you have it this way. So I'm sure you can see what I have here, and I'm going to also do the same thing on the second one. Now somebody will be wondering, are you sure this thing will stay here? Will it not be too heavy? Yes, this middle might actually be, you understand, but the fact still remains that there are so many other things that you can do. Just make sure that it's sitting very well. I might decide to remove all of this. It's foam that is in between it, so there's tendency that it's likely going, it's foamy and it's something that can really press down. So over time, there are tendencies that it will flatten up a bit as you walk. So it's not something that will be discomforting, you know, the foot, you know, like that. So, and you can see what it looks like. So another thing I've had a lot of people ask me is, what do you add to your adhesive when you are bottoming? In case you would love to know that, I encourage you to join me in my next tutorial, as I'll be showing you in detail what I normally add to my adhesive to make my bonding when I'm bottoming the sole like this, to make it durable and not disgracing my customers when I'm through with my shoes. I'm still your shoemaking medicine tutor. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, you are very wrong. Come on now, get to the subscribe button, click it. You would love to join our community. Definitely, we will be glad to have you, because those are the people and a lot more that are actually encouraging us to do more and making us, you know, always available to serve you. Thank you so much to every of our, you know, followers. Thank you so much for our subscribers. Thank you to those who trust us enough to join the community. I want you to know I'm grateful, and I'm definitely going to see you in my next video. Bye.